This show was filmed in front of a live studio audience in one take. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Here's our sign. Here's our sign. Welcome to this week's edition of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. I'm your host, James Ownbey.
And I'm Clay Ownbey, and this week's episode is brought to you by Popeye Spinach. Yes, Popeye Spinach. When Bluto's being a big pain in your ass, or you can't get anything from olive oil, Popeye Spinach.
He's strong to the finish because he eats his spinach.
I just spit all over
You
everything.
know, I would eat that if it made one certain muscle grow other than your forearms.
Dude, what if
They
you
should
ate
make
it?
it like a Viagra spinach.
No, what if you ate it and your muscle like turned into a tank and then blew smoke out like on Popeye? You probably wouldn't want that. That's when you go to the clinic. That's Popeye Spinach Clinic. Clinic Spinach. So, anyways, Popeye Spinach. Alan's Popeye Spinach. Thank you for sponsoring our show.
I think if you ate that and your muscle turned into your tank, there would be no more virgin olive oil.
Yeah, that would be it for olive oil. Yeah.
So let's get.
Yeah, I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for olive oil today.
Thank you, Wimpy.
Let's go. What are you saying, punk?
Well, no, I'm just saying the guy's name was Wimpy.
Oh, that's right, the hamburger.
I will pay you today,
Tuesday
tomorrow
for
a piece of olive oils.
Piece of a Bluto's beard today. So in Kansas City, Missouri, American Airlines said that the flight that was going from LA to New York was diverted to Kansas City when a passenger would not stop singing Whitney Houston songs, apparently in the airplane. The flight, which left LA at 3:30 p.m. Thursday for JFK International Airport in New York, made an unexpected stop at Kansas City International Airport at 6:06 p.m. so that the woman, whose name was not released, could be removed from the airplane. She was being extremely disruptive, singing Whitney Houston songs. Apparently there was a federal air marshal on the flight that actually cuffed her, and as he carried her off, she sang, what's that? I will always love you.
Probably a good thing her name wasn't released. You know what I mean?
That's probably a good thing.
Because if you were a neighbor, you'd be like, hey, you jackass, what were you doing?
No, she'd be getting calls from American Idol next year, you know, because I've seen that.
American Airline Idol? That should be a new show.
I'm like, dude, what a great idea.
There you go.
Who's the guy that wouldn't stop playing Words with Friends? Baldwin.
Sure, yeah, Alec
Baldwin.
Yeah, Baldwin. You said Baldwin. I was like, Kelsey Grammer?
John Malkovich?
Yeah. Dude, who's the guy? Deal or No Deal?
Evander Holyfield.
No,
Howard Mandel.
Yeah,
Charlie Sabalas.
Germophobic Canadian.
Mr. Clean.
Yeah, germophobic Canadiac. That's his name.
Montel Williams.
Okay, so police in Oklahoma City have arrested 24-year-old Spencer Holt after Holt attempted to steal a Zamboni machine from the Cox Convention Center. Holt was unable to get the mammoth ice smoothing machine out of the double doors that lead into the building. When police arrived, they say that Holt was extremely intoxicated. So, I'm drunk, I'm going to try to steal a Zamboni and drive it through the front double doors.
In Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma.
Right.
That thing is barely big enough for a big fat woman to squeeze through. How are you going to get a Zamboni
Most
through?
women in Oklahoma. The problem that they have in Oklahoma is ice removal. There are no good machines for ice removal. I'm sure he just wanted to start a small business. But here's my question, right? It was the Cox Convention Center?
Yes.
Why not just steal a couple balls? You're at the Cox Center.
I'm sure there's some just random balls.
There's
here
the
on
Cox,
Center.
and there's balls.
And there's the center.
And you get a Zamboni.
And what are you going to do with a Zamboni in Oklahoma?
Go to Wendy's. Go to Wendy's and order
I
a
like cheeseburger.
Baconator.
I'm going to go out and smooth my corn down in this nice Zamboni machine I just stole from the Cox Convention Center.
Because Zambonis go at what, 8 miles an hour?
Is that the Courtney Cox Convention Center? Or the David Cox Convention Center?
the David Cox Convention Center. I like that.
It should be the
Bobby
David
Cox Convention Center?
It could be.
Probably could be. Anyways, now we're going to go to Quincy, Massachusetts. Police in Massachusetts say that the woman allegedly attacked a sandwich shop worker with her fist and jars of pickles due to the number of pickles that were put on her sandwich. Police said that Tina Druin, 49 years old, ordered a steak and cheese sandwich at Nathan's famous hot dog eatery at the Quincy subway station Saturday, but she complained about how the item was being prepared. She said that there were too many pickles on it. Pickles or pickles.
Too many people on my sandwich. There's too many people on my sandwich.
People on your sandwich. She demanded a refund, and when the employee said, "I'm not giving you no money back for people on your sandwich," Druin punched her in the face, and then she shoved 2 jars of pickles at her, causing the employee to fall down. Now, the punch didn't make her fall down. She busted out jars of pickles. She was complaining about having pickles on her sandwich, but she had jars of pickles on her.
So it was a premeditated pickle attacking.
It was a walk by pickling.
It was a walk by pickling.
It was a walk by pickling. Anyways, Lady Druin fled the station, but the sandwich maker, not to be outdone, actually got up, chased the woman down, caught her, and then held her until the police arrived.
So you go in the subway and you like get an argument because there's too many pickles on your sandwich.
Right.
Obviously, it happened before because you came armed with pickles. And then you shove pickles in the face of like FloJo, and she runs you down and tackles you.
Yeah, she's like Dog the Bounty Hunter was working at the freaking subway shop.
She's like Dog the Pickle Hunter.
I like Dog the Pickle Hunter.
She is.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Dog the Pickle. He will have a show on A&E next year.
I think he already has one.
So there you go. Hey, that brings us to this week's 10-second rule, the Ownbey 15-minute news hour 10-second rule, and I have the 10-second rule clock right there. Today's 10-second rule, James. In 10 seconds, name as many things as you would not want put on your sandwich. Like if they put it on your sandwich, you'd beat someone down with jars of pickles and flee from Carl Lewis.
So if I happen to stumble into a subway with a jar of pickle in my pocket,
what happens?
Too many pickles.
You know, everybody likes a little pickle preparation. You know, so. Hey, this guy likes some pickle preparation. I'll tell you that much. He had some Shetland preparation.
He prepped his pickle for a racer.
Yeah, if you guys don't remember this guy, this is our horse fucker from way back. Tony Hall Hill Admiral something.
Tony Hall Revis.
Tony Hall Revis. All right.
Yes.
Anyways.
Horse, sexual abusing horse extraordinary.
He's on that show, Horse Gigolos. You seen that show, Horse Gigolos? Yeah, he's on there. I just made it up. Anyways.
Okay, 10-second rule?
Oh yeah, time for the 10-second rule. This is as many things, James. As many things as you would not want on your sandwich.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
A rat, a mouse, Mickey Mouse, Daisy Duck, the beard from the guy from Duck Dynasty, Waylon Jennings' beard, David Hasselhoff's Daisy Dukes, Duke McGillicuddy.
Time!
Oh, shit.
James, that was excellent. You got 8,006.
Oh, nice. That's my like 4th best.
That was close.
Yeah, it was top
Close.
5.
You got Daisy Dukes Hasselhoff's. You got the Clear and the Cream. That old guy on the Malta mailbox.
Oh yeah.
And Hank Parker. So good job, dude.
Is the guy that's on the Quaker oatmeal box Wilford Brumley? I've always wondered. Is that?
Do you think that Uncle Ben knows Aunt Jemima? You think like they run together?
I think they got divorced back in the day. They were married. Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima. They had a bunch of little chitlins running around.
So congratulations on the 10-second rule, James.
Thank you.
Good work.
Okay.
I'm proud.
Our next story here, straight out of New York.
Right on.
Christian De La Rosa, a superintendent of a Brooklyn apartment building, called police Wednesday morning to report what he called a pot farm growing on top of the building. When I arrived and I saw the plants, the first thing I thought was, "Oh my God," said De La Rosa. Officers arrived at the scene and soon determined the plants were not marijuana after all, but someone's tomato garden.
Tomatoes.
So some homeboys up there trying to grow some tomatoes and some jalapenos. Next thing you know, you got the government busting down your door.
Don't law enforcement officials have to like know what a pot plant looks like? Were the big orange things hanging off like a clue at all that it might not be marijuana? I mean, I've never smoked any marijuana. You couldn't keep a tomato lit. It's too wet.
You know,
I suck hard on that damn
You know what I think it was? I think it was Al Pal from Die Hard was down there. He was eating his Twinkie, and one of his coworkers came up and said, "You know what? This son of a bitch, he's smart. He's growing tomatoes off of his pot plants. I don't see no pot, but there's tomatoes up there. So, I mean, come on.
Al Powell.
Yeah, dude, Al Powell.
Honorary Police Officer of the Week.
Hey, yippee-ki-yay, Al Powell.
They're shooting the shit out of it, turning my car into Swiss cheese. I need help, man, help. I'm at the Nakatomi Plaza.
Let me tell you something. If Al Powell's car got shot into Swiss cheese, he wouldn't want help. He'd want some pastrami. I need some pastrami and a Franz truck to pull up right now.
Let me ask you a question. When it comes to cop movies, who would win in a fight between backup cops? Al Powell or Proctor?
Oh, dude.
Proctor from Police Academy. Yeah. Or Al Powell. Who wins?
Bowser Wowzer's little right boy.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm sorry, sir. Was that the dim shooter Schneeroff?
Dude, I think Al Powell.
I think so too.
I'd have to go with Al Powell because he was Urkel's neighbor. You know what I mean? Dude, if you can put up with Urkel, you can put up with fucking Proctor!
Proctor! Steve Gutenberg. All right. So, hey. A California real estate brokerage firm dubbed Atlanta, Georgia, is the most redneck city in America. A company called Movado, based out of San Mateo, California, said that the criteria for being the most redneck city in America included the number of NASCAR tracks, the number of Walmarts, the number of gun and ammo stores, taxidermists, cowboy boot stores, and country radio stations, and the percentage of the population that have not completed high school. That's the criteria. Boot stores and high school dropouts. And Atlanta won.
I love the last ones on the list. The country radio stations, cowboy boot stores, right. And the percentage of population that haven't graduated high school. You know what that means? There's a whole lot of Jeds running around.
That's why Atlanta sports events have so few people. They can't find their way to the stadium. They just walk around in circles. When you're barefoot on moonshine, that's all you can do is walk around in circles.
And not to mention the NASCAR track in Georgia, I think it's like a 1.5 mile track. Dude, and number of cowboy boot stores. Can you imagine trying to hike around 1.5 miles in cowboy boots?
Dude, how many Walmarts do they have in Atlanta? That's one of them. Number of Walmarts. How many Walmarts do you have to have in Atlanta? We have 3, like right here in the Post Falls area, in the Metropolis Post Falls area.
First of all, if you do a study and the number of Walmarts is one of the criteria, actually
don't do the study, man.
We did a study. Dungus actually did a study.
We did.
Dungus. We actually did a study of, on a local level, of maybe some of the most redneck cities around where we live. On a, a little more local level. So this is the list that we came up with of some redneck cities or towns or villages or
townships or just a big tent with naked people and moonshine and meth,
a teepee and a liquor still,
a lot of dirty toes.
So this is our list. Clay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Athol,
Rathdrum,
Spirit Lake,
Priest River,
Bonners Ferry,
Avery,
Wallace,
Mullen,
Smelterville,
Kellogg,
St. Mary's,
Sandpoint,
Grangeville,
Coeur d'Alene,
Post Falls,
Dalton Gardens, Gilbert Gottfried, Boston, next,
Boise,
Oklahoma State City,
Lewiston,
my mom's backyard, Moscow. Or Moscow!
Russia or USA?
Czechoslovakia.
Again.
Gesundheit.
So that's our list of cities and towns that might have some rednecks living there.
Yeah, a lot of them. Did you say St. Mary's?
Twice. Good.
Can I say it a third time? Priest River. They have dirty feet.
And of course the local, the criteria, mullets.
Dude, broken out side windows with duct tape.
Yeah.
Duct tape. If you're when you duct tape your side window.
If your trailer has aluminum foil over the broken out window, you might be a redneck.
You have a baby seat that's like bungeed into the trunk. Never a good sign.
Dude, if you're driving down the road with a lawnmower hanging out of your trunk with a bungee cord around it, you might be a redneck.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I saw that a couple of times.
You might be from Atlanta, Georgia.
In my neighborhood. Here's the other cities that made the list after Atlanta. Kansas City, Missouri.
Yep.
Okay. Oklahoma City.
Yep.
A lot of Oklahoma news. They got Zambonies in Oklahoma City.
I bet it was the redneck stealing the Zamboni machine.
I bet it was this guy. Thought it was a horse. It's just a big metal horse.
Like,
a big metal horse.
I'm gonna ride that horse out of here.
Save a horse, ride a Zamboni.
Why didn't he just hang out in front of like the white elephant and ride the little mechanical? Like, I need a whole pocket full of dimes. Someone go give me
a shitload of dimes.
We need a shitload of dimes.
What does that asshole think of?
I'm gonna ride this horse all night long. So what we got? Kansas City, Missouri.
So,
redneck cities, Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah, Oklahoma City.
Yep.
Nashville.
Yep.
Tennessee.
Of course.
Tulsa.
Yep.
They were living on Tulsa time. Fort Worth, Texas.
Of course.
Arlington, Texas.
Yep.
Sacramento, California.
A bunch of rednecks in California.
Apparently, there's a bunch of cowboy boot stores and NASCAR tracks in Sacramento. And Mesa, Arizona.
Which is surprising with Mesa, Arizona.
Why's that?
Because I think that's where all the other rednecks retire to.
It's like the Boca for rednecks. Like they're in Boca Raton for regular white people, and
it's a Buta because they have all the cowboy boots.
Right.
They go there. A lot of early buffets. You know, old people. They serve applesauce there.
I like that. Bedtime's at like 6:30.
Bedtime's at 6:30.
But they know everything about Pat Sajak and Vanna White and Alex Trebek.
Yeah. As soon as Jeopardy's over, we're going to bed.
And they've seen 800 reruns of what's that? Raymond, the Raymond Show. Raymond.
Yeah, Raymond Blows the Milkman.
Yeah, right. Raymond Down Under.
Yeah.
What was it? Raymond knows. Father knows.
Everybody gave Raymond wedgies.
Raymond, the Raymond Show. You know what I'm talking about.
The Ray guy.
I can't think of his name. Whatever. Ray Romano.
He's the Ray guy.
Whatever. Blame. No, not
blame it on the Ray.
Yeah, blame it on the Ray man.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Damn it. In entertainment news, speaking of Raymond, God, it's going to drive me crazy. Lindsay Lohan, who was ordered to go into the Betty Ford Clinic, now wants out of the Betty Ford Clinic because they have taken away her Adderall. Now, I don't know what Adderall is. I've been thinking it's something for...
It's like an ADD drug or ADHD.
Is that like for gonorrhea?
Or something? No,
no. It's like an ADHD.
It's not a. It's not a VD. It's an ADV.
An ADV.
I think it's an ADVD.
Yeah. She's got attention deficit venereal disease.
Oh, dude, I guarantee her vagina doesn't pay attention to shit, dude. That thing is all over the place.
Yeah. It doesn't really know what it wants, does it?
No.
Yeah. Talk about somebody that needs a career change.
Hey.
So anyways.
Shave.
Anyways, she says that
wax off.
Show me
more on the wax off.
Show me paint defense.
No,
show me Santa Claus.
Show me Santa lips.
Show me trim edge. Anyways, boy, that wasn't really what this story was about. I did not know that we were going to be talking about that. I thought when you said she inserted things, it was drugs into her arm.
Well, did you say she was in the Betty White Clinic?
I like the Betty White Clinic.
You'd have to trim the bush if you're in the Betty White
Talk about watching Wheel of Fortune early.
Yeah, that's
what's going on in sports, James?
Let's talk about sports.
All right, let's do it.
Jeff Gordon, 700 career starts this Sunday. Way to go, Rainbow Warrior. Some of his stats: he's had 87 wins, 300 top fives, and he has sat on 72 poles. So good for Jeff
almost
Gordon.
As much as Monica Patrick.
Danica
Patrick.
Yes. I guarantee you that Danica Patrick has sat on more pole than, well, I don't know. Actually, I take that back. He's the Rainbow Warrior.
Yeah, exactly.
He drives the DuPont tampon Stay Fresh mini pad. Pink
that man.
Although,
God, what's it called?
I do have to say, the one thing I do love about NASCAR, Brad Keselowski, he drives the number 2 car, which is blue, and I love hearing him say, the blue deuce coming up from behind. Here comes the blue deuce coming from behind.
You know what?
If you have a blue deuce, dude.
Yeah, that's radiation. I mean, you stood too long next to the microwave.
You mean blue peeps at Easter time?
Now I've been to La Cabana, so I've had the green deuce, but not the blue deuce.
Yeah, the blue deuce.
The blue deuce is like it's like the in the forest fires, they have like the levels. Like green is okay and red is bad, right? Blue deuce is like in the middle.
I wish Brad Kozlowski drove for the UPS car, because then it would be the brown deuce. Here comes the brown deuce.
But see, that's normal. Like
the brown deuce squirts out of the hole.
There's obviously nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You got a blue deuce, you have an issue.
And I
red deuce, you need to go to the
emergency room. Brad Kozlowski has sat on a few poles. That guy, I tell you what. This is his cousin. I'm cousin Kozlowski. I'm a horse humper from way back.
That's Tony Hall Reeves Kozlowski.
I'm Tony Hall Reeves Kozlowski, horse humper from way back. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rednecks. I never graduated high school. I wear cowboy boots and I listen to country radio stations. I bet those are all true. I guarantee this guy has a GED, he wears cowboy boots, and he listens to country music.
He drives like a 78 Camaro.
And he humps horses.
With Bono on one side.
Yeah. He rides bareback, if you know what I mean. Yeah. He likes to saddle up the reins, if you know what I mean.
That's a good old meth boy.
Yeah. He knows how to kick him out of the chutes, if you know what I mean. I'm going to spur this son of a bitch all night long. That guy. Horse humper.
So, in Dungus message center.
Yes.
We got a message.
Fan mail.
Yeah, we got some fan mail.
Holy shit, 10 episodes, we got fan mail already.
That's right. Monica Streeter let us know that last week when we did our 50 favorite Mexican celebrities, we left out Eddie Guerrero.
Yes.
And it sucks.
Because one of the best wrestlers of all time.
And I love it. I love Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it got the Dungus Research Department to thinking of the other Mexican celebrities that we liked that we left out. So here's a short list of the other Mexican celebrities that we left out. Lou Diamond Phillips.
Oh, yeah.
Young La Bamba.
Yeah, he was La Bamba.
Yeah, he was a Richie Valens. That's Mexican.
Yeah, he played the Mexican.
Right. Fernando Valenzuela.
Well, one of the best left-handed pitchers of Dodger time.
Chong.
Yeah, Cheech's partner.
He was more American.
Yeah, but he was a partner before it was cool to be a partner.
Yeah, he was like one of the first of the last really good sidekicks.
Yeah.
After him, who kept Balky? With a robot Johnny Number 5.
Who was Tom Hanks and the other guy in Bosom Buddies?
Oh yeah,
he was the sidekick.
He was a dude from Newhart.
He was the lady kick.
He was the lady kick. So, anyways, let's get back to the list here.
Yep.
Ricky Martin.
Oh, of course, dude. He did the Macarena. What's the thing?
No, he was La Vida Loca.
No, didn't he do the Macarena? Every time I saw someone do the Macarena, I stole third base. I was like, am I laying down a bunt? Hey, this is
like you're giving signs like that guy from the Naked Gun.
Yeah.
No, Ricky Martin, he was a Menudo. Not the stuff you eat.
What song did he sing?
Living La Rocca, or not La Rocca, living La Vida Loca.
I don't know. It's Mexican. I know that it took 2 guys to write the Mexican hat dance.
How'd it go, Gilbert?
The first guy wrote da-da-da, da-da-da, and the second guy wrote da-da-da-da-da-da. If it wouldn't have been for the second guy, the Mexican hat dance would have went da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Sounds like a Nickelback song. Or that Canadian guy in Vegas. What's his name? Celine Dion. I like him.
Anyways, El Camino?
Oh, yeah, El Camino's on our list. The worst car truck thing ever.
It was a cuck.
What was it? Was it a car?
It was something to haul people over the border.
A cuck.
No,
not a car, not a truck. It's a cuck.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird looking.
It sucks a cuck. That's all I know. Did it? Seriously, a cuck? I mean, what is it? Dude, what do you want? Do you want a car or a truck?
And our very favorite Mexican celebrity that we left off, Sammy Hagar. Yeah,
of course.
Sorry, Sammy. So,
dude, the Red Rooster.
I love the Red Rooster, dude.
The Red Rooster
makes me think of that wrestler.
Rex Taylor's cousin.
Yeah, Taylor. Terry Taylor.
Yeah, Terry Taylor.
Yeah, Terry Taylor, the Red Rooster.
Yeah.
There's a wrestling the throwback from way
Sammy
back.
Hagar is more like the Red Rocket, I would say.
The Red Rocket.
Listen up, Red Rooster, put your Red Rocket away.
This is a South Park episode. I don't like the Red Rocket.
And of course, our list couldn't be complete without Sergio Garcia.
Sergio Garcia.
Captain, shake my balls in the water.
Yep. Captain hit 2 on the water on the 17th and 1 on the 18th. And that's what you get for talking shit to Tiger Woods, dude. I promise. That's what you get.
He brought fury. Clay, any rants you want to go off on this week?
You know, the only thing that really kind of pisses me off is people that drive with dogs on their lap.
Yeah.
You ever been behind someone with a dog on their lap? Or you're driving down the road on a 1-lane highway at about 55 miles an hour and here comes some old biddy with a dog on her lap?
You know, the people that have the dogs on their lap are usually like 80 years old, so you're doing like 35 behind them anyway.
No, you know, and I understand when you drive you have to have a little pool preparation. You know, I understand that. But get the damn dog off your lap, for Christ's sake. I have a hound dog. He can drive that guy has a hound on his lap.
Yeah.
So just when you drive, please keep the dog off your damn lap. Put it in the trunk. Pop some holes in there so it can breathe. Like when you get a gerbil in the shoebox, or you catch a butterfly or whatever people catch in shoeboxes.
I like to ride around in the passenger seat with a big like boat oar.
That'd be sweet. Eh?
And I hit the dog, slap the guy in the face. Whack! Dude, put your dog in the back seat.
Yeah, everybody likes a little oar preparation.
Do like they used to do in the 70s and take your dog and put it up in the window so it bakes at like 85.
Now what you do is you take your dog and you put it on a stick, a little crushed mint and garlic, and that's rotisserie heaven. I know a nice family overseas that would love to have that for dinner. They call it Chuck E. Fleas. It's a place you can go to get the best serves of canine and play the ball games. You know, throw the ball through the hoop, throw the ball through the hole. That's what this has come to. Bull games.
And with that,
this has been the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. I hope you guys liked our show. We are Dungus, better known as Dungus.
Check us out on Facebook if you have any complaints, things that offended you, things you don't like, things you do like, whatever. Message us, let us know.
You can get on my Facebook page, James Ownbey, or Clay's Facebook page.
my Flukebook page.
Your Flukebook page.
I like it.
Jethro Tull.
I'm going to try one.
Other than that, hey, this has been the Ownbey 15-minute news hour.
That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Here's our sign. Here's our sign.
Just a bit outside.
He tried the corner and missed.